Today, when a batter hits a sacrifice fly, he is not charged with an at-bat. In 1941, he was. Williams' manager, Joe Cronin, estimates Williams hit 14 of them. So under today's rules, his average would have been 419. Since then, the highest average has been George Brett's 390 in 1980. Williams' achievement is one of the greatest in baseball history, but not the greatest in 1941. Nothing in baseball quite matches DiMaggio's 56-game hitting streak. The Yankees were on a tear, so at home they rarely batted in the bottom of the ninth. DiMaggio had to get 8 hits in 8 innings. And in the 38th game of his streak, he was hitless entering the bottom of the 8th. The Yankees ahead.
Storm last night?
Can't hear a storm.
Huh?
Can't hear a saying.
Storm last night.
Last night?
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
But if he hit into a double play, the streak probably would end. He returned to the dugout and got manager Joe McCarthy's permission to punt. Then DiMaggio hit a double. On July 8th, Detroit, the American League won the most exciting All-Star game when, with 2 out in the bottom of the ninth and the National League leading 5-4, Williams hit a 3-run home run to Breeze Stadium's upper deck. The play resumed after the All-Star break with DiMaggio's streak of 48. He erupted for 17 hits and 31 at-bats. As the pressure intensified, DiMaggio's performance became greater. He had 4 hits in the 50th game, went 4 for 8 in the doubleheader that ran the streak to 53, had 2 hits in the 55th game and 3 in the 56th. The streak ended in Cleveland when the Indians' third baseman, Ken Kelton, made 2 terrific stops from rocketed grounders. Both times, his momentum carried him into foul territory from which he threw DiMaggio out by a blink. In those 56 games, DiMaggio hit .408 with 91 hits, 35 for extra bases, including 15 home runs. He drove in 55 runs and scored 56. The next day, he began a 16-game hitting streak. When it ended, he had hit safely in 72 of 73 games, not counting his hit in the All-Star game. Most records are improved by small increments, not this one. The consecutive game hitting record for a Yankee had been 29. The modern Major League record had been George Sisler's 41. The all-time Major League record had been Willie Keeler's 44.
No, Dad.
Oh, what did you run over him?
Only of 2 other professional hitting streaks. 69 games by Jerry Wilhite of Wichita, the Western League in 1919, and 61 in 1933 by an 18-year-old playing for the San Francisco Seals named Joe DiMaggio. During DiMaggio's streak, radio broadcasts have been interrupted to bring poems about his progress. But once radio interrupted baseball, on the night of May 27th, when the Rays were playing the Giants in the Polo Grounds, both teams left the field for a while at 10:30. And the public press announcer said, "Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States." About 17,000 fans listened to FDR's radio address describing the lowering clouds of danger. Michael Seidel, author of the streak, Joe DiMaggio in the summer of 41, says DiMaggio was a lot like the taciturn, enduring characters then played in movies by Jimmy Stewart and Gary Cooper, who was soon to play Lou Gehrig. DiMaggio, number 5, was the successor to Lou Gehrig, number 4, who died on June 2nd, 1941, of the disease that now bears his name. Gehrig was 17 days shy of his 38th birthday. He died 16 years to the day after he became the Yankees' regular first baseman in Game 2 of a streak of 2,130 games consecutive played. DiMaggio's similar stance toward life, a steely rule, understated style, relentless consistency, was mesmerizing to a nation that knew it would soon need what he epitomized, heroism for the long haul. However, the overall development of his career is defined by 2 numbers even more impressive than his and 0. 8 is the astonishingly small distance between his 13-year career totals for home runs, 361, and strikeouts, 369. In the 1986 and 1987 seasons, Jose Canseco hit 64 home runs and struck out 332 times. 0 is the number of times DiMaggio was thrown out in his entire career going from first to third base. On the field, the man made few mistakes. Off the field, he made a big one in his marriage to Marilyn Monroe. But even it enlarged his mythic status, as when they were in Japan and she visited U.S. troops in Korea. Upon her return to Tokyo, she said to him ingenuously, "You've never heard cheering like that. There must have been 50 or 60,000. He said dryly, "Oh, yes, I have." They had gone to Japan at the recommendation of a friend, Lucio Yu, manager of the San Francisco Seals, who said that in a foreign country they could wander around without drawing crowds. The friend did not know that Japan was then obsessed with things American, especially baseball stars and movie stars. And the most famous of each category landed and took their car 6 hours to creep to their hotel to more than 1 million people. As a Californian, he represented baseball's future. He and San Diego still waiting for 21-year-old rookie in 1939 when DiMaggio was 24. DiMaggio, the son of San Francisco fisherman, was proud, reserved, and as private as possible for the bearer, the second generation of America's premium athletic tradition, the Yankee greatness established by Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig. DiMaggio felt violated by the sight of Marilyn filming the famous scene in the 7 Years Itch when a gust of wind from the Manhattan subway grate blows her skirt up over her waist. Pride, supposedly one of the 7 deadly sins, is often a virtue and the source of others. DiMaggio was pride incarnate, and he and Hank Greenberg did much to stir ethnic pride among Italian Americans and Jews. When, as a player, DiMaggio had nothing left to prove, he was asked why he still played so hard every day. Because, he said, every day there was apt to be some child in the stands who has never before seen me play. An entire ethic, a code of craftsmanship, can be tickled from that admirable thought. Not that DiMaggio practiced the full range of his craft. When one of his managers was asked if DiMaggio could punt, he said he did not know, and I'll never find out either. DiMaggio, one of Jefferson's natural aristocrats, proved that a healthy democracy knows and honors nobility when it sees it. And you've been listening to George Wall, the story of Joe DiMaggio and Ted Williams, the story of class incarnate, of course, here on Our Awareness.
Biden is confirmed as the next U.S. president by Congress. Learn more about the presidential election contracts on Robinhood at www.robinhood.com/election. The risk of loss in trading commodity interest can be substantial. You should therefore carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your financial condition. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Commodity interest trading is not appropriate for everyone. Display prices are based on real-time market sentiment. This event contract is offered by Robinhood Derivatives, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm. Exchange and regulatory fees apply. This station does not recommend any specific investment.
Children's mental health is in crisis. That's why the Kids Mental Health Foundation envisions a future where mental health is a vital part of growing up. Families tell us the challenges are real. What do you do to feel happy? I don't know. Can you describe what it feels like when you're sad?
I get mad easily. I just lay in my bed, be by myself.
When it comes to mental health, do you ever feel overwhelmed? I do get overwhelmed. You see them struggling emotionally, and you're like, where do I go? What do I do? There's tons of things on the internet, but you wanted to become a trusted source. I felt like everything that I wanted to provide for her, I wasn't going to be able to do. You need help. We need help. Yes, we need help. Most childhood health resources focus on physical well-being. But what about our kids' mental health? The Kids Mental Health Foundation provides free, expert-developed resources to millions across the United States. Don't wait for a concern or crisis. Early action can be life-changing. Learn more at kidsmentalhealthfoundation.org.
680 KFAQ St. Joseph on 95.3 K237HF St. Joseph in the Reed Automotive Group studio. The most up-to-date weather, news, sports, and ag.
The final push for presidential candidates. I'm Kathleen Maloney, Fox News. During a rally in Atlanta, Georgia today, Vice President Kamala Harris reaching out to young voters.
Because see, this generation, you are rightly impatient for change. You are rightly impatient for change. You are determined to live free from gun violence and tackle the climate crisis.
Gen Z includes those born between 1997 and 2012, many of them first-time voters this election. President Joe Biden on the Harris Walls campaign trail in his hometown of Scranton, Pennsylvania. He praised a particular working class.
Unions built the middle class. Well, would you know middle class foundation? That's the God's truth. That's why I'm so proud. The greatest job creation record of any single presidential term in American history.
And Vice President Harris will make an appearance on Saturday Night Live in New York City tonight, the last episode before the election. Former President Donald Trump holding a rally in Salem, Virginia this evening.
This election is a choice between
What a world.
confidence and failure, or whether we will begin the 4 greatest years in the history of our country.